I've covered the table with neoprene. It's beautiful. I advise everybody does it. Anyway, I've got a box. This is my box, not your box, my box. And it's my special box. And in my special box that I've just had to... It's cost me half a tank of fuel, 30 quid in import duty and VAT. And now I've got this, which is... It's the right way up as well. Carpuride 712D. He asked me how much it was and I said nothing. And he just pulled his face and then went on the internet and found a price for it. So I had to pay import duty on the price that he saw. Look at that screen. That's a TFT, isn't it? God, that's got some weight to it. Handlebar controls for answering phone, home and dunno. And then we've got a wiring loom. We've got a fuse. What else do we have in the box? A camera and another camera. Mounting and a mounting. More mountings. I presume that's the USB power lead if you want to use that. And even more mountings. And a destruction manual. I want a spare fuse as well. I'm going to fit this on my ADV. So what we're going to do is I'm going to rig it all up and then we're going to test it. Well, I can confirm it comes on. Oh, there's me, look. Here's my big fat belly. Boot speed. And in. That screen might not look clear to you, but it's clear as anything to me. Well, boot speed's pretty clear, quick. TF card loaded successfully. Please insert the camera.
From the Sky News Centre at 5. In what's been called awful April, households are facing widespread bill increases this month. Water, energy and phone prices are all going up today.
I've been going through this, just having a quick look. Well, an in-depth look actually. So you've got the front and the rear camera. I presume that one's the rear with the longer lead and that one's the front. It does say in the manual, because I was trying to power it off a 5-volt power bank, it does say in the manual that it needs something like about 2.5 amps minimum. It will run Apple Carplay and Android Auto and everything with the USB, but I can't get enough power at my power bank, so I can't use that. I didn't want to use that anyway. What I did want to use is this one, which goes straight to the battery. And here we've got so many different mountings, so many different types. It looks to me like you can probably mount this on a... You could put it on a mirror if you wanted to. They've actually thought of everything on this. It's not just a cobbled together thing that you have to buy different pieces for. It will actually work. I don't know how it'll fare up with waterproof, although it is apparently IP68. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another fantastic day on planet Earth. I've got to be quiet because it's very early in the morning. Well, it's not, it's 6:15 or thereabouts. This is my bike, my ADV 350, which is covered in leaves. It's filthy disgusting because the tree's dropping sap all over it. I'm going to fit my Carpuride WD, what was it? 712D. I've got to get it washed later, so this is going to be a good test to see how waterproof that actually is. First thing I've got to do, I've got to take this off, because this is going to be mounted, minus the wires, it's going to be mounted there. I might have to move the tyre pressure sensor, I don't know. This hasn't got TPMS on it, but the other ones have. You can buy them with TPMS built in. So I'm going to take that off, and then I've got to assess what wires I'm going to use, because I might actually use the wires, the existing wires, just cut it, and then rather than rerouting all that to the battery, because I've looked at the current drain on that and it's about 1.4, 1.5 amps. With the cameras it's about 2 amps, which is plenty for that wire. So the first thing I've done is the obvious, is disconnect the battery. I think I'm going to use the existing wiring instead of threading it all back through, because it was a nightmare to get it to the fuse box. We've got all the mounting screws with it, we've got all the handlebar adapters. the spacers for absolutely everything. So I've got to use spacers on mine, unfortunately. I can't use that one, which is the old one. So I've got to use these spacers, I think. So that one goes in there, that one goes in there. Job's a good one. With the power connector, they give you plenty of cable. So I'm going to splice that. I'm going to cut that, and then I'm going to splice it into these two wires here that I've got. And then I've got some waterproof connectors, which I'm going to put on. I've got to reconnect the battery, and then I'm going to switch it on for the first time and see what happens. This is genuinely the first time I connected it. Now I've got to mount the cameras front and rear, but I don't know where at the minute. I think I'm going to have the camera, it should mount under here. I think the best place is under here where it's high up, but I don't know where yet. Incidentally as well, you can't really get these wrong because that's got a shorter lead, so evidently that goes on the front and that goes on the rear. That plugs into the black connector there, and that one plugs into the green one. So you can't get it wrong, can you? I've had to carefully, brutally take the fairing off. Broken a clip, but never mind. What I've got to do is I've got to feed the wire, because the camera's going to sit here, which is just below the rear rack. Now I've got to get a wire. I've got it on the end of my coat hanger. Well, I will have it on the end of my coat hanger, and I've got to try and thread it through there somewhere and see if I can get it out the front. The only thing I've got to do is mount that there. So I'm going to get some alcohol wipe, and I'm going to wipe that, and I'm going to put that there, take the lens cover off. The front one's mounted, but I've still got to attach it permanently. So that one's installed. Tell you what, I thought the installation for this would be really, really hard, but it hasn't been. It's been relatively easy. So we've got cameras, front and rear. And it will automatically go into Android Auto with, yeah, that's playing on my phone. What about playback? There you go. I'm going to go and test it now, see how it goes. When I went out for the initial test ride, I had a bit of a problem with the audio. I'm still recovering from my unfortunate event that was a long time ago now. And I am getting back to normal, so I'll have to do a voiceover for it. I went for a car wash, basically, or a jet wash, and I came out and everything worked absolutely perfectly. Obviously I couldn't do a recording of that jet wash, although there might be part of it where they're cleaning it, or I don't know, but there isn't a lot of it. So yes, it's still working absolutely perfectly, as you can see. I like it. I like it. It's really, really good. I mean, the quality is decent. It's not brilliant, but for the price, you know, for what it does Android Auto or Apple Carplay or whatever it is, which is linked directly to your phone, so it does whatever your phone tells it to do. It's basically, it's not a mirror image, it's whatever Android Auto allows you to play, you know what I mean. If you've used Android Auto like this, you know, that's what it is. This is all linked to your phone. It uses data from your phone. You can play music from your phone like this. It's going through my Bluetooth headset now, so this is playing audio for me, and I can have that full screen, or I can not have that full screen. It's up to me. Okay, good. Hey, good. Okay, good. Okay, good. Take me home. What do you mean home, Pro, you stupid cow? Okay, good. Take me home. No, not type my phone. Take me home. What the Where's my search button? There. Oh God, recent. Home. Like I've just told you. Take me home, you stupid dumb. Make some movement. Oh shit. Oh. Oh well. I've just lost my tyre pressure gauge thing. It's fallen off. What the man? Shit. Oh. Oh no. I've got no TPMS. It's gone. Oh shit. What have I done wrong? I mounted it alright, look, you can see the bracket's broken. I don't know how much of that I got. My battery died, so I might have missed a shitload of it, I don't know. Anyway, in case it did miss anything, am I recording? Yes I am. I'd like you to remember that life is definitely worth living on this measly earth. All you gotta do is get out there. Do what makes you happy, do what makes you smile. And bollocks to what anybody else thinks.
Should you really be eating while you're doing that?